Pigeon Forge to meet with my buddy John Jennings with the Auburn Shifters Club. I'm going to talk to him about the show coming up in June. There's been a name change. It was the Scotty D Travel and Charity Roadshow, and now it's the ScottieDTV Kavalcade of Kool. Spelled with K's. How cool is that? So, anyways, let me get John run down and see what he's got to say. John, how are you, brother?
Hey, Scotty. How you doing up here today?
Coming up to talk to you.
Yeah, you caught me polishing on the 67 for the show this summer.
Man, this you bought this car late last year. That's a nice straight car.
Thank you. This is a 67 Fairlane 500. It was originally a 390 C6 bench seat car out of California, black plate car. And the guy built it into a pure stock muscle car drag car. The rules say that it has to be identical in every fashion to what came off the showroom floor.
Right.
No modifications whatsoever. And the guy fitted it with the F70 14 tires. This thing ran 1230s on F70 14 tires.
Holy cow.
It's really a sweet car. A guy did a full restoration of the car. Then he turned it into his pure stock car. Then he did a full restoration of it again afterwards.
No kidding. Boy,
Yeah.
That's a good, solid, straight car, man. That's nice. We'll have to do a feature on that sometime. That's what we want to talk about, the car show, right?
Yeah. If you see from the flyer, we've changed the name to ScottieDTV presents Kavalcade of Kool. We thought about it, talked about it, and with your input and stuff, we wanted to do something that more reflect the cars that were coming, more reflected the show itself. The stuff that was coming through and coming to have you film them and stuff, the cars were just so cool, we decided we needed to tell everybody what this was about.
And it's not just cars. See, that's the other thing too, is that when we talked about changing the name, I agreed going forward, the show was growing, and there's not much travel into the road show. Like I say, I'm based out of Knoxville, and the show's in Indiana, but and it's not just about cars. You know, we got trucks and you know.
Do you remember Cousin Eddie's motorhome was there last year?
That's
the
right.
guy that had the duplicate Cousin Eddie's motorhome
Right.
from vacation. And that guy was crazy. We had a lot of fun watching him walk around and entertain people. But yeah, we've really, the show is growing in leaps and bounds. This year, the SCCA has stepped up. They're going to do a full-blown autocross. Last year's course was about 35 seconds. This year's course is probably going to be more like a 1.5 to 2 minute course. If you notice, we picked up 3 major sponsors this year. Glenbrook Automotive Group, which is Glenbrook Dodge. They also have a Mercedes, a Jeep dealership and stuff. Glenbrook Jeep, and then also City Ford and City Chevrolet. So we're going to have all 3 major brands there. And the cool part is they've asked me if we'll set up a corral for each of the 3 major brands. So we're going to have a Mopar corral, a Ford corral, and a Chevy corral. Anybody that wants to park in those areas will be eligible for awards and stuff that they're going to give to the best cars in those classes and stuff. So whole nother aspect of the show.
That's cool. So you got the SCCA coming. You got corrals for all the major brands.
All 3 brands.
We got RPM magazine coming.
RPM, we're still going to be on the 2015 Lucas Extreme Energy event. So Lucas Oil last year sent some nice giveaways. Mickey Thompson sent some nice giveaways. Don't know what they're going to be yet. But RPM said they are going to have a film crew and a writer there. They're looking for cars to feature in their magazine. I think last year we featured 6 or 7 cars that were filmed at the show will be featured in the 2014-15 editions of the magazine. So
last year, give a big shout out because RPM magazine gave us like 10 pages or something.
Oh, 14 pages.
14 pages of coverage, man. How cool was that?
Yeah, and a couple of the cars that were filmed in Fort Wayne made their top 32 shootout, where they had 32 of their favorite cars from the years, and then they were voted on by the public, and then I think a couple of the cars made it through the first round and stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Cool. So, and then the dates are June 12th and 13th.
Yep, going to do it a little different this year. We're going to do a Friday, Saturday show. Thursday night, pre-registered cars can come in and help set up. The vendors will come in and set up. The car show will then be on all day Friday. Friday night, we're going to do a mystery cruise, and we call it a mystery cruise because we're not quite sure what it's going to be yet. We've got 2 or 3 of the sponsors are thinking about setting up an event where we can actually cruise over to their event. And then Saturday will be the second day of the show, and all the awards will be for Saturday afternoon. La Quinta Inn that hosted you last year,
Right.
they're going to be the host hotel with special rates if you tell them you're coming to the show. And anybody that pre-registers, we're going to have a free car show t-shirt for anybody that pre-registers for the 2-day show.
Oh, cool. So you get a t-shirt with a pre-register.
Yep.
Wow.
And then we also have a website set up now. It's www.cavalcadeofkool.com. If you go to that, you can pre-register, or as you see, we've got the QR code there that guys can get online and register that way.
That'll take them right to the registration.
Yep. And the cool thing is all of the videos and all of the cars that were at the show last year, we might probably have 300 or 400 photos, and I don't know how many videos of cars running around the SCCA track. I'm working with the SCCA right now, and what they're asking us if we can do, they want to run their show on Saturday and Sunday. So Friday they want to open their show up, and anybody that brings a car can go out and make a lap or a couple laps or as many laps as they want on the road course track and the autocross. And after that, we're going to probably do some special awards for guys that bring out cool cars or fast cars or both.
Right on.
So we're expanding everything. This year, pending weather, if you notice, Auburn Auction Park's 245 acres. There's 1 million square foot of asphalt. There's also 200 acres of land. And the area over here on the picture to the left is about a 25 or 30 acre wooded area. And what we're going to do is we're going to let the cars park in that wooded area. There's asphalt and gravel driveways between all of them. It's shaded, it's nice. You can set up campsites and stuff there, your little areas for your cars. Clubs can come in early and put all their cars in one spot. So we're going to make it really friendly and really easy for the guys to set up a nice little area for themselves.
If you want to come in with your buddies, if you want to spend the weekend, actually you can come in and camp for free.
Yep, free camping. It's primitive camping. There's no hookups or anything, but we had, I think, 25 or 30 motorhomes come in last year.
Yeah, last year we had a nice little motorhome lot going good. And if you still want to be on pavement, I know some of the folks I invited are going to still want to be on pavement. That's still very possible. Just let people know that you want to be on the pavement.
Yeah.
But to the people that want to, and John said a wooded area, we're not going to stick you in the sticks, guys. But if you want to be in the shade, you know, you're one of the ones that doesn't want to be on the hot asphalt, whatever, just let us know. That's what it's all about. We're growing. We want to make people happy. We want to make it a show that they'll come back to next year.
And it's not a muddy field either. This is the same area that the Auburn Auction Park hosts their car corral, their car for sale corral. And that car corral, there is usually somewhere between 700 and 800 cars parked out there during the Auburn Auction fall auction. And you're talking cars from $2,500 to $150,000 parking out there. So it's a nice area.
Sure.
So,
well, we'll take care of you. Y'all just get there. Again, the dates are June 12th and 13th. Load-in day will be on the 11th. Any information you need, you can be found at cavalcadeofkool.com, or you can contact John Jennings or Tim Whitcomb. Get with me on Facebook. I'll help you out. Anything else we want to let them know before we go, John?
Swap meet area. We've opened it up this year. Going to do a swap meet. So if you got car parts you want to bring to the show, we have anything from a 10x10 to a 10x30 swap meet area. So the Auburn auction, or the Auburn Cruisers, the Shifters Club, basically is saying that if you want to bring parts and sell them there, we may set up, as a club, we may set up an area where drop your park on it, put a price on it, put your name on it, we'll sell it for you, and you can come by later and catch the cash for it. So
oh, wow, that'd be really nice.
Do something like that. So bring your spare parts and we'll help you earn some cash for it.
Oh, we got a lot going on. Very good, folks. Be there June 12th, 13th, Auburn. It's actually in Auburn, Indiana, out on 5536 County Road 11A. It's right off the interstate, easy to get to, one exit from all the hotels. I am really excited, folks. I hope you are too. Again, June 12th and 13th, 2015. John, thanks so much to you and the Auburn Shifters Club. You always really give me a lot of support, and I appreciate that.
Scotty, it's a pleasure. We can't believe the guys that come and want to get their car videoed on your ScottieDTV. It's one of the coolest sites on the web.
Thank you so much, brother. Again, there you go, folks. Kavalcade of Kool, June 12th and 13th, 2015. See you.